What is going on, YouTubeverse? John Stanek from Johnny Radio here, bringing you another Top 5 on this glorious Top 5 Friday, and I'm so excited to be talking to you about one of my very favorite bands of all time, Radiohead, and my personal favorite top 5 songs of theirs. I could easily do a top 100 on these guys. I may do that eventually on the channel, but man, to whittle down the cream of the crop here, this was tough, but hey, everyone's gonna have their different answers, but I've got mine, so let's get right into it at number 5.
The green plastic watering can.
Fake Plastic Trees from the Bends from 1995. This song has a special place in my heart. I think it is one of their most beautiful ballads. Musically, lyrically, it is on another level. I mean, to think that these were the guys that wrote Creep, which, you know, God love it, is an amazing song in its own right. This, I think, is leaps and beyonds in the realm of songwriting. You know, he's talking about these people in the third person, but then when it gets to the end of the song and he says, "It wears me out," it is just brilliant Tom York storytelling. It is heartbreakingly aching in every verse of this song. And gosh, the music on this thing, the keyboards that Johnny Greenwood adds on this, it just adds this layer of just this symphonic beauty that would really be the beginning, I think, of, you know, the operatic OK Computer and beyond. You know, Radiohead is known for so much more now, but this was really the beginning, the seed of that great fruit that we all know, and that is just my number 5. So now at number 4. Karma Police from OK Computer. You know, I could have easily done all OK Computer songs in my top 5. It is my favorite Radiohead album. And once again, from the 90s, 1997, the album right after the Bends, they were continuing to experiment, to grow. This song, just the chord changes alone on the verse are incredible, from the A minor to the F. And then when it gets to that pre-chorus with "This is what you'll get," it's so brilliant how they deal with dynamics musically in this song, and then the whole concept about really just getting you know, your comeuppance. The karma police will come and get you. And then the ending of the song, to take it up another notch, when it gets you know, he's at the height of his register vocally and he's saying, "For a moment there I lost myself," over and over again. Just incredible. One of the best songs ever, and that's just my number 4. So now at number 3. Reckoner from In Rainbows from 2007, jumping ahead a decade here, but man, this is absolutely one of their greatest albums. It's in my top 3 of Radiohead albums, and this song, I think, is the standout among many standouts. But man, just percussively what this group does, and it's so fun. If you haven't watched the In the Basement performance on YouTube, you should check it out, because watching Johnny Greenwood do a lemon shaker and keyboard with the other hand, incredible. You know, I think he and Tom are obviously the most talented in the band, but all the guys here are just doing amazing things. Of course, the drummer Phil doing his thing at such a high level. He makes it look easy what he does on this song, and then Tom doing that high falsetto throughout the song. I always say that In Rainbows is kind of their sexy album, and this song is really proof of that. Tom, you know, staying in that high falsetto, and it's just got this such a mysterious groove to it that is hypnotic, and you can't let go of it. It is amazing, and that's just my number 3. So now at number 2. The Tourist from OK Computer, yet again, had to have another one, and this one to me is my favorite song on the album. And I know that that's going to be staggering to some people, because I mean, you got Paranoid Android, you got No Surprises, so on and so on, but I think the closing track sums up the album in such a profound way that, in my experience, the first time I listened to it, I really didn't quite get the message until I listened to the chorus. And then to hear Tom yelling that anthemic chorus, "Hey man, slow down, idiot, slow down," in this very kind of slow-paced song, but it also is so huge and epic. Johnny Greenwood, just a guitar hero on this track, and then ending the whole album brilliantly with that little microwave ding sound. It's just absolutely amazing, and that is just my number 2. So now at number 1, The Bends, the title track from The Bends, which is my second favorite Radiohead album, as you can see by my top 5 here, very obvious. But this song kind of encapsulates everything I love about Radiohead in one song. First of all, it totally freaking rocks, but it rocks in such an off-kilter way. Like, the rhythms are a little bit strange and awkward upon first listen, but the more times you listen to it, you're like, okay, this is like amazing anthemic rock with a message that truly is, it's really all about empathy. And, where did my friends go? Do they all have the bends? And I wish it was the 60s. I wish we could be happy. All the lyrics in this song are incredible and just like somewhat biting and scathing Tom York, but also very hopeful and cathartic Tom York. And when this ends and he's just yelling that anthem of, I want to be a part of the human race, you're like, yes, man. And you want to lift your fists and sing along. And just everybody is at the top of their game here. And when I got to see them live, when they played in Stone Mountain this was on the Amnesiac tour in 2001, they actually closed out with this track. And that may be part of why it's just so deep in my subconscious as my personal favorite song of theirs. And again, I could have picked so many other songs just from the Bends, just from like a computer. I didn't have anything from Kid A here even. Like I said, eventually I may end up doing a top 100 Radiohead songs. Even though they only have 9 studio albums to their name, they had so many other great B-sides. Oh my God, Pearly, by the way, would have come close in my top 5 favorite songs of theirs of all time. So anyway, I could keep going. I can't stop. So let me know in the comments below, what is your top 5? Guys, leave me a top 10 if you're so bold, and we got top 5s every Friday, album reviews, so much more. Thank you for watching, and as always, Viva la Vinyl. So guys, thanks so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and be sure to ring the bell for notifications so you can always see great quality content like you're seeing on the screen right now. Thank you so much for supporting Johnny Radio, and I'll see you soon.